Hi, I have chosen a competency webinar from the ALA's webinar section for a review of a multiple literacies online program. The subject of the webinar was teen growth and development. The Positive Youth Development stands for PYD stands for the Positive Youth Development, and it's a competency webinar from YALSA coordinated with the ALA, done in March 2018. It's taught by Yuda Dotterwhite, and the moderator introduced the speaker and reminded the audience to use the online chat feature to ask questions and add comments for Yuda. The chat made the webinar more interactive as Yuda asked several questions of the group throughout the program. It was an hour long. For example, when does adolescence end? She asked, and everyone gave their answers, and she said, and they were kind of pretty much right, it ends in the mid-20s, and we know because of brain research and so on. The webinar seemed too long, and all questions could not be asked live or answered. Media literacy and technological literacy are needed to log in to the webinar as well as the chat features. Both digital and technological literacies are evident with the use of PowerPoint, chat room, Zoom, and uploading to YouTube. A nice feature of the YouTube is that it includes closed caption. The audio was not always coming in well, so I use the closed caption, which is good for reading literacy. Video literacy is found in the slides of Yuda's PowerPoint with her use of photos, cartoons, charts, and graphs. The slide shows video literacy, as does most of Yuda's presentation. The adolescent person is described, and it is a first step in health literacy for this stage of life as far as brain and emotional development. With this slide, she presents her topics. Visually, the teens all seem super positive. With the next slide, she again uses a visual to explain the path of the presentation. Working collaboratively is a large part of PYD, as mentioned in Mackey and Jacobson's book, Meta-Literacy. The collaboration part. In this slide, Yuda builds on something most of us already know or have some idea about, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is part of scaffolding and collaboration with Yuda's new information and combining our knowledge to create a better understanding. This slide is eye-catching visually because of the font choices and angles. It may go unread if in regularly constructed sentences for the visual learner. The adolescent in this picture appears to be confident and yet moody, a soccer player who likes to play it cool. Here is an amazing visual of the brain and the different places it's working at certain tasks. This slide is the most fun, with the workers shaping the brain. It appears to visual learners as they make sense of the intent just by the picture. This slide is visually interesting and is one of the places that Yuda gave encouragement for the participants to become digitally engaged with the topic. And she says, chat it in. Self-assessment is like metacognition, which is thinking about one's own thinking, our cognitive tasks. Learners find that by practicing metacognitive thinking, be able to synchronize their thinking and learning and make progress at their own pace. Yuta has a reference and resources list that she used and suggests. Yuta ends the presentation with 2 lists of resources. Included in there is an article by McNeely from the Johns Hopkins Medical Center, I think it's the 3rd one, to gain more health literacy. And those are her resources. So I hope you've found maybe some other types of literacies in this program, but that's it for now. Thank you.